Hey guys, I'm a health visitor in England. Let's talk about why it can be dangerous for babies to drink water between the ages of 0 and 6 months. So basically guys, your kidneys are used to filter water and then they take the bad stuff out, and then that comes out in our urine, and then the good stuff gets refiltered and reused in the body. Their kidneys are the size of grapes and they can get really easily overwhelmed, and the balance can just be completely thrown off. So if they drink too much water, it can throw off the sodium levels, which it dilutes the sodium in the blood, in the bloodstream, which then can actually cause water intoxication, which can be incredibly dangerous and in the worst case scenario fatal. This is where it can be confusing on the NHS guidelines, because it is not suggested that babies have water to drink, but on a very, very hot day, the NHS guidelines state you can offer to a formula-fed baby, you don't need to a breastfed, to a formula-fed baby you can offer sips, tiny sips of water. You don't have to do this. Breast milk is 100%, you don't need to, if you're exclusively breastfeeding your baby, you do not need to offer any water, you don't need to offer anything other than breast milk. And if you're exclusively formula feeding, you don't have to offer water on a boiling hot day, which is unusual in England. Formula is enough for them as well. It hydrates them, it feeds them, it's got enough nutrients, and that's the other risk that poses when we offer babies water to drink. Their stomachs are so small and they're designed to only have milk, so then if we're giving them water which has no calories and it's going to fill their stomach up, you're potentially missing a feed, which can then cause other issues. If they're having water regularly or missing a bottle of milk or breastfeed, then you're looking at potentially causing them to be underweight or whatever, But yeah, so you don't need to be giving your baby water, and I can see why the NHS guidelines are confusing, because it says do not give, but then you can give a couple of sips, but a couple of sips are minuscule on a boiling hot day. No other time do they need to have water. If your baby is formula fed and is suffering of constipation, some GPs I know can recommend a couple of sips of water, but actually the ready-made formula has a laxative effect, and as health visitors we do not recommend giving water for constipation. So I hope that helps.